Good afternoon and welcome to Net.America's, along with our partner ICF's conference for Energizing Registered Apprenticeships, Bridging the Talent Gap in Energy Industry. My name is Rosalind Abbott. I'm the Executive Vice President for Net.America. As an established apprenticeship intermediary, Net.America supports the development and expansion of registered apprenticeship programs, pre-apprenticeships, and the development of talent ecosystems. Net.America is a U.S. Department of Labor intermediary for youth and traditional apprenticeships focused on the healthcare, technology, and energy sectors. By way of introduction, Net.America has been working as a youth apprenticeship intermediary for 3 years and as an ERAP intermediary for 2 years. We have been a successful federal government contractor for over 20 years. Our goal for this conference is to share strategies on how apprenticeship is your proven solution for recruiting, training, and retaining world-class energy talent. The energy sector is dynamic, employing millions of Americans in traditional, renewable, and low-carbon emission generation technologies. As the country continues to grow and modernize its industry infrastructure, companies in the energy sector are facing looming shortages of skilled workers. Apprenticeship is a proven solution for recruiting, training, and retaining world-class energy talent. In 2020, there were 12,022 registered apprentices in the energy industry, almost doubling over the past 9 years, of which 60% are from a diverse minority population, and most are in the age group of 16 to 21 years old. To continue to bridge the gap, energy employers will continue to depend on apprenticeship programs to recruit, train, and retain a productive and dedicated workforce. We support RAP in electrical occupations, solar energy, and renewable energy technicians, with many occupations leading to pathways in energy sectors that are available on our website. We are grateful for the continued support of our energy partners and their commitment to the mission of the Office of Apprenticeship. Our partners include the Independent Electrical Contractors, Oregon Solar Energy Education Funds, Adaptive Construction Solutions, Santa Barbara JATC, Santa Clara County Electrical JATC, and Electrical JATC for Southern Nevada and California, as well as the IBEW NECA Labor Management Corporation Trust. We will continue focusing on healthcare, technology, and energy in the coming year. As an apprenticeship ambassador, we will be happy to help anyone to learn more about the RAP program. Our apprenticeship user-friendly manual is available for easy download at our website, which can guide you through setting up your RAP. And now, with no further ado, please allow me to introduce you to our speaker, Ms. Megan Baird. She currently serves as the Deputy Administrator in the Office of Apprenticeship at the U.S. Department of Labor. She has responsibility for oversight and activities related to OA's partnership, data, and investment activities. This includes providing leadership for OA's engagement with industry, employers, and the education and workforce system, partnership efforts that expand youth apprenticeship and equity in apprenticeship, as well as leadership for over $1 billion in investments to support apprenticeship programs. Prior to this role, she was the program manager for H-1B grant programs in ETA's Office of Workforce Investments. Again, please allow me to introduce you to Ms. Megan Baird.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am happy to join you all today to kick off an exciting day focused on energizing registered apprenticeships. Registered apprenticeship, as I'm sure you all are aware, is an industry-driven, high-quality career pathway where employers can develop and prepare their future workforce, and individuals can obtain paid work experience, progressive wage increases, classroom instructions, and a portable national recognized credential. And registered apprenticeship provides a critical talent pipeline that can help to address some of our nation's pressing workforce challenges, such as responding to critical supply chain demands, supporting a clean energy workforce, modernizing our cybersecurity response, addressing public health issues, and rebuilding our country's infrastructure. And we also have growing evidence that registered apprenticeship is one of the most effective workforce training strategies available. The average starting wage after completing a registered apprenticeship program is $77,000. 93% of apprentices retain employment after completing an apprenticeship program. And workers who complete registered apprenticeship programs earn an average of $300,000 more over their careers than those who do not. And recent evaluations show that pre-apprenticeship, supportive services, and other strategies are effective in promoting greater equity and inclusion in registered apprenticeship. And additionally, registered apprenticeship provides an opportunity to make good jobs more accessible to populations that have been underrepresented in registered apprenticeship, including those underrepresented in the energy workforce. And this includes women, people of color, people with disabilities, and others. And we have a historic opportunity right now to address these inequalities and are taking steps to ensure that everybody has access to these high quality, well-paying jobs. And that is why the Biden-Harris administration is committed to expanding and diversifying registered apprenticeship and has prioritized the incorporation of registered apprenticeship as a tool for economic recovery through a series of actions. And this began with an announcement to bolster registered apprenticeship back in February 2021 by President Biden. And the Department of Labor and the Office of Apprenticeships subsequently have ensured that our priorities can focus on these goals. And it includes expanding registered apprenticeship into new and emerging industries and occupations. Again, this includes the critical supply chain industries, supporting clean energy workforce, modernizing cybersecurity, addressing public health needs, and also rebuilding our country's infrastructure. It includes increasing diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility in registered apprenticeship. It includes modernizing the National Registered Apprenticeship System, aligning the registered apprenticeship system with the education and workforce system. It includes providing strategic investment to support registered apprenticeship expansion, diversification, and modernization. And it also includes expanding pre-apprenticeship and youth apprenticeship opportunities. And that is why the administration has invested over $284 million in registered apprenticeship thus far, so since January of 2021. And since day one, the Department of Labor has taken charge on expanding, diversifying, and modernizing registered apprenticeship to support the success of workers, employers, and communities across the country. In fact, since January 2021, over 500,000 new registered apprentices have been hired in industries, including cybersecurity, clean energy, education, healthcare, advanced manufacturing, transportation, and other high-demand industries. And we also have over 3,900 new registered apprenticeship programs developed during that time frame as well. And the energy sector is an exciting new opportunity for the advancement of registered apprenticeship programs. To date, the top 5 energy-focused occupations within this industry are lineman, electrician, line install repairer, line erector, and substation electrician. And we are also seeing significant growth amongst our state apprenticeship agencies as well in developing energy-related occupations. And I mentioned earlier that registered apprenticeship provides a critical talent pipeline that can help to address some of our nation's pressing workforce challenges. And the department has heavily invested in key strategies to support growth in registered apprenticeship in critical industries, including energy. And one of these key strategies is through Department of Labor funded industry intermediaries. I'm sure you are aware that in September of 2020, the Office of Apprenticeship awarded contracts to 12 registered apprenticeship industry intermediary contractors with the goal of launching, promoting, expanding, and sustaining multi-employer registered apprenticeship programs in high-growth industries with a goal of increasing diversity, equity, and inclusion for underrepresented populations. And to support the achievement of these goals, our registered apprenticeship industry intermediaries have been conducting sector-based outreach and recruitment to enlist registered apprenticeship sponsors. They are acting as subject matter experts in industries to help develop registered apprenticeship standards and training curricula. And they've been promoting innovation to recruit new apprentices. And as a result of the successes of this group of industry intermediaries, we also awarded 4 additional industry intermediary contracts in December of 2021 to support efforts in the care economy and supply chain industries as well. And so far, of the 16 industry intermediaries that I just mentioned that are currently active, 7 are working in occupations and industries related to the energy sector. And this includes occupations in energy in the supply chain sector, transportation, advanced manufacturing, and construction. And these industry intermediaries have been actively conducting outreach and educating potential partners on the value of registered apprenticeships and what it can do to support the energy industry. And as of June 2022, our energy supporting industry intermediary contracts have registered nearly 9,000 apprentices in just over 2 years. And we expect these numbers to continue to rise as more partnerships are developed and more organizations learn about the value of registered apprenticeships. Our energy supporting industry intermediaries have also helped enroll nearly 9,000 apprentices, which are the product of working with nearly 70 registered apprenticeship sponsors. And 70% of those 9,000 apprentices are recognized as being from an underrepresented population. These industry intermediaries are also showing innovation in their approach to creating stronger public-private partnerships and also building partnerships at the local, state, and national levels. For example, we've heard feedback from some of our energy-focused industry intermediate contractors that are working on youth apprenticeship, that the importance of educating school counselors to open doors for students who may not be thinking about registered apprenticeship and registered apprenticeship in industry occupations, as well as the importance of meeting people where they are at. And so as a result, many of our intermediaries are working with school counselors to ensure that the youth population is aware of registered apprenticeship opportunities in energy industries, as well as offering flexibility in the apprenticeship schedule to ensure that they are able to offer training at times that meet the needs of individuals who may be working during the day. Another key strategy that we have funded to support the expansion of registered apprenticeship in the energy industry includes our youth apprenticeship intermediaries. We awarded these back in the summer of 2019 to 4 youth industry intermediary contractors with the goal of assisting in the development of programs for in and out of school youth in apprenticeship. And these intermediaries have continued to expand outreach efforts with a host of energy-related partners, including the Interstate Renewable Energy Council, the Independent Electrical Council chapters of Chesapeake, Bluegrass, and Central Pennsylvania, and the Solar Foundation, just to name a few. One of our youth apprenticeship intermediaries, net.America, has begun pursuing registered apprenticeship programs in the energy sector earlier this year. And during the first part of 2022, their outreach team conducted outreach to over 200 career technical education schools. And this pursuit has led to 3 partnerships with local apprenticeship programs and the registration of over 200 registered apprenticeship youth and energy programs. Recently in July, the department also awarded over $121 million in Apprenticeship Building America grants. These grants were awarded to 30 grantees, and these grantees are focused on state apprenticeship efforts, on increasing opportunities in registered apprenticeship for the youth population, on ensuring equitable registered apprenticeship pathways through pre-apprenticeship, as well as equity partnerships, and then also what we've called registered apprenticeship hubs, which are hubs that will support facilitating the establishment, scaling, and expansion of registered apprenticeship into new and fast-growing industries and occupations. And there are several newly funded Apprenticeship Building America grants that are focused on expanding registered apprenticeship in the energy industry. And this includes projects that were awarded to state grants, as well as youth-focused projects and apprenticeship hubs as well. And I encourage you, if you are interested in connecting with or checking out what we have funded to support registered apprenticeship in the energy industry, I encourage you to go to apprenticeship.gov. There is an investment center on there, an awardee search tool that you can use. You can search by industry, by energy, and you can see everything we funded to date and look at what those projects are funded to do and maybe use them as potential partnership opportunities to help engage and support their work. So in addition to our investments, there are also several other efforts that the department is spearheading to support expanding in the growth of registered apprenticeships into energy occupations. And that includes our recent 120-day cybersecurity apprenticeship sprint. And you might be wondering why I'm mentioning cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is a critical component of the energy field. Some of you might remember the Colonial Pipeline attack, and the Cybersecurity Apprenticeship Sprint is intended to support cybersecurity occupations that can cross all industries. And this sprint, the Department of Labor, in partnership with the White House and the U.S. Department of Commerce, launched a 120-day cybersecurity apprenticeship sprint to promote the registered apprenticeship model as a solution for numerous industries, including energy, to develop and train a skilled cybersecurity workforce. And this sprint is a national campaign to encourage employers, industry associations, labor unions, and training providers to explore registered apprenticeship as a recruitment, training, and retention strategy. You might also be familiar with a trucking challenge that we've done previously, and certainly as we move forward after the cyber sprint, the department is interested in doing challenges or sprints in other industries as well, to really as a way to promote registered apprenticeship as a key strategy in a variety of industries. So definitely stay tuned for other opportunities. And lastly, I wanted to make sure to talk about an opportunity for everybody to get involved and help promote registered apprenticeship, particularly in the energy industry. And that is through the National Apprenticeship Week that is coming soon. Our 8th annual National Apprenticeship Week will take place November 14th to 20th in 2022. And National Apprenticeship Week is a nationwide celebration where industry, labor, equity, workforce, education, and government leaders host events to showcase the success and value of registered apprenticeship for rebuilding our economy, advancing racial and gender equity, and supporting underserved communities. National Apprenticeship Week is an opportunity to highlight how registered apprenticeship, a proven industry-driven training model, provides a critical talent pipeline that can help support addressing some of our nation's pressing workforce challenges. You can get involved by hosting or attending an event or signing and submitting a proclamation. And I encourage you, if you have energy events that you would like to host for registered apprenticeship, to please sign up and put those on our events list. Or if you are interested in seeing what's going on in the energy industry for registered apprenticeship, it's really a great opportunity to attend events nationwide. So I encourage you to go to apprenticeship.gov. You can learn more about National Apprenticeship Week and how to get involved. And again, as I mentioned earlier, apprenticeship.gov is our one-stop shop for all things apprenticeship. It's also a great place to connect with industry resources for energy, as well as all of the investments we've awarded as well under the apprenticeship efforts to support expansion in energy, as well as future and upcoming investment opportunities. And with that, I wanted to thank you all for joining us today. I hope you have an opportunity to attend the great sessions that are part of today's event. And thank you for your time.
Good day to everyone. ICF's excited to be part of the Energizing Registered Apprenticeships, bridging the talent gap in the energy industry. We are excited to work closely with our partner, net.America, in closing the talent gap in the diverse and growing energy industry in our nation. From ICF, we are pleased to welcome you to this event. First, a little bit about ICF. Our mission is to use our ingenuity, creativity, and diverse perspectives to solve our clients' toughest challenges. We often say that ICF makes big things possible for its clients. ICF is a growing global company since 1969 as a global professional technology and marketing services firm. We have over 70 offices, 7,000 employees, 80 nationalities, and we are growing. Some of our clients include areas like disaster recovery, government, environment, health, energy, workforce development, to name a few. In fact, 9 out of the 10 top hub airports rely on ICF for a lot of their work and support. Our line of business that we work in at ICF is called Justice, Workforce Preparedness, and Community Development. Our portfolio is Workforce Innovation and Poverty Solutions, or in our world of acronyms, WIPS. Through our workforce development efforts, we've assisted federal, state, and local governments, workforce development boards, other intermediaries, various organizations with their policy analysis, their development, and their implementation of their programs. ICF's workforce development efforts have included a variety of work-based learning activities, including on-the-job training, incumbent worker training, and of course, registered apprenticeship. In today's labor market, the skill gaps are significant, and the labor market has moved from demand side with employers to a supply side dominated by job seekers. Let me ask you this: when was the last time there were more jobs than there were people to fill them? One of the most effective ways to address this challenge, to close this gap, is through the very integrated matching of the job seeker and the employer. And that is often done working through registered apprenticeship. We all remember our first job, no matter what it was. In my day, my first job was passing newspapers before I went to school. So I remember that first day on the job, collecting payments, all that stuff we did 60 years ago. But we also like to remember what's our first real job, that job that sets you on your career path. Today, that real job is best filled through registered apprenticeship, where the employer and the apprentice come together to learn and to master their craft. One of ICF's responsibilities related to registered apprenticeship, among many that we do, is to assist the United States Virgin Islands in expanding their state apprenticeship agency office. Recently, I met with a healthcare employer and asked them, why are you so interested in registered apprenticeship as a solution to their workforce needs? Their response kind of surprised me. They came in and they said, we all come here to learn. We all come here to grow together. Our apprentices are mastering their craft. I was really impressed with the fact that they all want to learn and be the best they can be. ICF is also engaged in other registered apprenticeship efforts in information technology, cybersecurity, and other related areas throughout the nation. Currently, as you know, the U.S. Department of Labor and many state apprenticeship agencies are recognizing the value of registered apprenticeship. As with much of the workforce development world, and for an employer job seeker success, it's often a collaborative effort among the partners. In several of our program efforts at ICF, we've expanded and offered over 670 cybersecurity and information technology registered apprenticeships for young people aged 16 to 21. And in our collaborative efforts with net.America, we've helped establish, expand, or enhance so far 263 registered apprenticeships in the energy sector. As you may know, for centuries, apprenticeship and learning by work has been the key to workforce and skill development success. While the trades have utilized apprenticeship for many years, many other critical occupations in our society use apprenticeship to work-based learning and to master the craft. One of the apprenticeable occupations you may not think is an apprenticeship is your medical doctor. They have years of residency, many years to learn and master their craft. You wouldn't want them coming out without having that kind of skill. Our vision, and I'm working with a lot of our partners, including net.America, our vision is that registered apprenticeship is the preferred career path option for the employer, the job seeker, and all the partners that we work with. That brings us back to where I started, talking about our collaborative work with net.America. Well, we have national footprint with registered apprenticeship. We know all context is local. Working with net.America, we bring our collective expertise in registered apprenticeship and workforce development to help employers, sponsors, apprentices, partners, and other intermediaries to support the expansion, enhancement, and establishment of registered apprenticeships. Once again, thank you very much for attending today. We both look forward to working with you.